All right, guys. So, I just wanted to take a minute. Justin said it was okay for me to get up and say something. So, I just want to thank everybody for coming out here. It's really amazing that this many people would come all the way to Ireland. I mean, we love these guys, obviously, but it's just awesome that such a big group could come. I look around this room and there's no person in this entire room that I don't know because of these guys, or my relationship was kind of evolved around these guys. Because the only person in this room that I know before I knew them, or even kind of the same time frame, is Megan. And she invited me out on our first date, and it only became a first date because I decided not to bring Justin. That is true. But
glad I could help.
But yeah, I mean, there are a couple of blood relatives here for Justin, but really all of you guys, this is a great family, and it's a shame that not everyone could come, but it's awesome that this group could. So, I've known Justin for a long time. Not the longest of anyone here, Alicia. But I've known him for 19 years, which means I knew Justin very shortly after I got my driver's license. It was before Facebook existed, before MySpace existed, before Diaryland existed. Wow. It was like, I didn't have a cell phone. It was a long time ago. So it's just hard to even imagine, or remember rather, back then. So it was a little different. And it's funny because we all just went to Blarney very recently and kissed the Blarney Stone. So now I feel like we really can properly do the complimenting, lying, and exaggerating the right way. But Justin and I have been doing it for years. There was a time in high school where we went to this graduation party in New Carlisle. I don't even remember who it was for.
I don't either. I remember the story.
But it was in this little hole in the wall place, and Justin and I got kind of bored there, so we started playing euchre, and we decided, when we tell this story later, we got to tell people that we were playing strip poker because it'd be funnier. So we decided that embellishment for the sake of the story is totally fine. But now we can legitimately do it, having kissed the Blarney Stone. But everything else I'm going to say tonight, I promise, is going to be true. So I can tell you a lot of embarrassing stories about Justin.
Thank you for knowing.
Like about how in high school he would go home and watch Cats, the musical, almost every day.
I don't know why you love that thing so much.
I'm not judging you right now.
You're more than welcome to. 46 times in 20 some odd days.
I think I took you
I
to see
could
it
also
for
tell
real,
you.
didn't I?
I could also tell you a bunch of funny stories about our drive up to Sandusky to Cedar Point, and we wanted to stop and ask directions. And the only person, swear to God, the only person we saw was a man pushing a bicycle wearing boxers on his head. But you guys have all heard these stories. Or, no, you've all heard these stories.
No.
And of course I could tell you stories about like when we went on a trip down to Mexico with my family and he jumped out of a perfectly good airplane. But again, you've heard all these stories. So the things that I think are worth actually talking about are the important things in life. And those are things like when my dad died, he was the first person I called. After I talked to my family, the next person that I needed to talk to was Justin. He's just always been there for me. He's my brother in every sense, other than the fact we don't have the same parents. I can tell you about how we've been in each other's lives for intimate moments, but not like that. But like I was over at his house when we were in high school, and I would help put together the Christmas tree and hang ornaments. And you don't just do that with random friends. You only do that with people you're especially close with. And he was the best man at my wedding. He gave a much better toast than I can, because he's a much more eloquent person than I am. But just he's always been there for me, and it's just amazing that I get to be here and say some things on his behalf now. Anna, I just made cringe. I haven't had the pleasure of knowing Anna for as long as I've known Justin. But when I was out with her this morning and we were running some errands, I said to her that it was weird when I thought back to my own wedding, 8 years ago, to know that she wasn't there, because she fits in so well. I was thinking to myself, hey, remember when? Oh, how were you not there for that? It's weird, because she's just such a part of us now. And
Like almost legally now.
but Anna is she's amazing. She's always looking for the best in people. She's quick to smile and laugh. She's always ready to have a fun time, and she's amazing. And it really did turn Justin from kind of a good guy into, what he is now. So,
I don't know which way that went.
Yeah, I kind of left that with a question mark,
Yeah.
Justin.
well, and now she's responsible for continuing that trend. But
Whichever direction.
there's something that Anna did here just recently. And that was, she came over to our house and she did yoga with Megan and I. First time I'd ever tried it. And it was different. It was hard. Wasn't expecting it to be that hard, but it was nice. And it was cool. And she was a very good yoga instructor. And there's something that she said during the yoga that really... Is that not right?
The class?
It was
During the yogas.
It was just cute. That's all.
It happened during the yogas. But there's something that she said when she was telling us about our breathing. About how when you're breathing in, it's for your body, and when you're breathing out, it's for your mind, or the other way around. The key thing that stuck out for me, the part that I actually remembered, was how she said when you had finished breathing in and you had all that breath in you, it was kind of this point where anything was possible, where that breath could lead into this action or that action. It was the moment of anything. It was a moment of opportunity. And that's kind of where they are tonight. Because tonight they made a commitment to each other that is huge. And it's just amazing that we're all here and got to share that with them. And I'm just so excited to be here with you guys. But yeah, I just wanted to say thank you and wish you guys all the best. So if you would, raise a glass. And Slanja.
Justin.
Come here, bro.
Wait. It's required dummies.
That was outstanding.
Yeah.